Wanju, kwabeta kura. Wanju, murdich kura.
Indigenous language has always been really key to the festival. We've always had something around the Noongar language. This year, given that we're the only festival of voice on mainland Australia, we really wanted to actually specially hold a light to the Indigenous languages of this land and also of other countries.
Our languages are critically endangered. There are 25 million Australians that live here. If 25 million people learnt 5 words of the language of the land on which they're living, our languages would be secure. It's not enough for me to be doing what I do. We need our entire community to be standing with us and to be sharing language and using it. The International Year of Indigenous Languages is really important. What we have here is there's been an interruption to our cultural practice, to our languages and our law, and I think it's really important now that that we're able to reconnect the old to the new as a way of healing as well for our future.
Very sadly, Australia is actually leading the pack in terms of endangered languages, and the more I read about them, the more I began to understand how culture is language and how much is encoded in language, both in terms of identity but also a knowledge base for people. We've consulted a lot with the Noongar community. We've also introduced other Aboriginal voices, so Wangataka dialect and some from Northern Territory as well. Then we've gone a little further afield and said, well, who are the people from Indigenous language groups who are now living in Australia? And so we've included them. So we have Tibetan voices, we have the Gaelic voice, which is for a lot of Anglo-Australians actually our own original Indigenous language, and we have some Uyghur people as well. I think our understanding of both language and of song has been limited perhaps a little bit by the idea of entertainment rather than actually seeing the full power of what language is about and why it's really critical that we keep this diversity of voice across the planet.